Hi, this is Nick Millington, leader of the Safety Task Force. A slightly different style of update from me today. I can't stress how important it is to remain connected to frontline maintenance colleagues, frontline operations colleagues, our customers and our train operator colleagues. In keeping connected with them, you get to see firsthand the challenges that they have to overcome to run a railway safely and reliably. I grew up on the front line, I've got plenty of experience, but that experience can date if you don't keep it current. So when I was asked to set the Safety Task Force up a couple of years ago, I was insistent on staying on an on-call roster, which I've done to date. Even through the task force, I get to do quite a lot of visits on site, but I also get involved in frontline operations as well. So this weekend is my on-call weekend, my on-call week. Really busy week, in fact. We've got the G7 summit in Cornwall, a massive police presence, the Network Rail helicopters in Cornwall as well, and we also had to get the Queen from Windsor down to Cornwall, and then obviously back to Windsor overnight to make sure that she was in time for her birthday celebrations at Windsor, which took place yesterday. But there's an event I wanted to talk about that happened yesterday. At about 7:20 in the morning, I got a telephone call and a member of the public had been struck by a train. The event happened just a few miles from my house, and I responded, and I was the first person on the site here. I met the moms and spoke with the train crew. And there's 2 points I wanted to make in this update really. One is I just wanted to to say a massive thank you to our moms. Often they work alone. They are unsung heroes, genuinely unsung heroes. They respond to train delay events. They deal with trespassers, and they deal with some really stressful events, such as the one that occurred here yesterday, dealing with the emergency services. So from me to the moms, a massive thank you, and a real credit should go to you all for what you do on a daily basis to keep the railway running, so thank you. The second thing I want just to point out, or pick up rather, is that what sadly happened here yesterday is a young man in his 20s took his own life, and suicide is the biggest killer of men under 50, and it's such a shame. I just kind of reflect on what happened here yesterday. There's a family that that are bereaved. There's a future marriage that won't happen perhaps, or children or whatever. So I just think it's such a final solution for what is a temporary problem, and I can't stress how important it is that we all focus more on mental health. I've got my lanyard on here. I've been a mental health first aider for a number of years, and it's given me the skills to watch, to listen, and I would strongly suggest as many of you as you can take up the opportunity inside Network Rail or in the rail industry to become mental health first aiders. I dare say you will save lives, or multiple lives perhaps, in doing that role, and you'll certainly make friends. I guess in the final thing, I grew up on the railway. I've come through challenges in myself, and it is genuinely okay not to be okay. Life throws its things at us. You just have to bear with me a sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I guess just a final word from me. Yeah, it's okay not to be okay. So, if you're going through a tough time, take your time, find someone to talk to, and if you're a mental health first aider, make sure you spend that time to listen and to provide that help in that moment of need. Thanks ever so much. Bye-bye.